going.
Is that your phone? Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
Hold on.
All right. Get this. Oh, there we go. Okay. We are live with Build-A-Cure. Woohoo. So let me
Phone's going crazy.
Phone's going crazy. Let me get this shared places. Wait, let's go. Bad here, copy. Wait,
So I'm sure that you guys probably watched our unboxing of Build-A-Cure. Came in this cool little box. They're live on Kickstarter right now. And it's a pretty fun game. Somebody keeps getting anthrax.
Yeah, I keep getting anthrax. Why is that embed code so long? I'm trying to share this over in the comments on Kickstarter, but it has so on here you go. URL of video. Let me see if I can copy that. Copy instead of doing this whole thing here. Hold on. We're trying to share this over in the comments on Kickstarter, so if anybody wants to
Technology and all that.
yeah,
stuff.
anybody that's over on Kickstarter can link right to it and watch it. Paste. Yeah, that's better. All right.
Sorry, my allergies are kind of screwed up from all the smoke and everything that's going on out in California.
Yep, a lot of stuff going on. And then let's get this shared to a couple of groups around on Facebook, and of course my own page here.
And once again, if you guys want to share, feel free to.
Oh yeah,
The more the merrier.
Yep. So the concept of Build-A-Cure is that there's been a nuclear test, and you are scientists that are caught in the backlash, the testing area, and you run to a warehouse to take cover. But in this warehouse, it is where all the diseases are currently kept. Of course, it's also where the cures for these diseases are kept. So you have to try to cure all the diseases that come out before
You get rescued.
yeah, before you get rescued. There's a rescue crew on the way to come get you. And they won't actually take you out of the place until it is safe to do so. So hold on, a couple more groups. Go ahead and share this. Try to get some people watching. Let's see if they'll let me post this in the board game geek crowdfunding group. Board game crowdfunding network. No, board game. Oh, it's completely deleted it. Yeah,
It's just love Facebook
love Facebook.
updates and all that stuff.
Hey,
It's
we got
the
some
best
people.
thing, yeah.
We got some people watching. Hello, everybody watching. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So we've got our exposure cards. We've got this set up for a 2-player game between me and Gothy. It's a cooperative game. I know in our video it shows us just holding our hands, but we're going to be playing with our hands showing, so you guys can see what's in our hands and everything. Yeah, hands showing. So we're only playing with 8 out of the 10 exposure cards. They've already been shuffled into the deck. We've got our turn cards, we've got our markers, and we've taken out 2 diseases from the deck. I think it's arsenic poisoning and glanders are the 2 that are taken out for a 2-player game because the cures for them are way too high. So we start out, we got to figure out who's going to start with the disease because someone always starts out with a disease. Let's see, we're getting comments on the Facebook page. Hello, Shannon. Hope you enjoy watching us play the game. So we turn out, and since I shuffled, it starts with the other player, the player to my left, which is Gothy. So let's see, does she get a disease? No. Let me see if I get a disease. No, that's asphyxia. See, catastrophe card. No, another asphyxia. Gothy's gonna start with malaria.
Oh God.
Yep. So any of the cards that got taken out like that, shuffled out, there weren't diseases, get shuffled back into the disease deck. So we got malaria. So she's going to lose one element card at the end of each turn. And go ahead and tell them what you need to cure it if you want to show it to the cameras.
I need C4.
Carbon.
So 19 carbon.
Mm-hmm.
28 hydrogen.
Yep.
And 8 oxygen.
8 oxygen. All right. And since it's a 2-player game, we're going to get 3 actions. Yes, Blake, it is currently on Kickstarter. Sorry, Lake. It's currently on Kickstarter right now. I think last time I checked, it's about 80% funded. Oh, okay, it's not Shannon, it's Bill. Hello, Bill. Let me get this campaign. I'll link this into the description so everybody can link straight to the Kickstarter from the Facebook video, and of course it will be linked. It'll be linked, and that will also be our hand size for the game. If we have any exposure cards in our hand at the beginning, we got to wait till our turn to play them. Let me see. Yeah, I've got an exposure card. I'll have to wait till the beginning of my turn to actually
I have it.
take that. You have an exposure card?
Yep.
All right. So you see, I have some carbons. I've got some hydrogens right here, and I've got a complex bond and a polar bond, which will let me actually combine cards together. What do you have?
I have some carbon. I have some mystery elements.
Mm.
I have a quarantine card.
Yes.
An exposure card and a mini.
Okay, yeah, put that out there so we can actually be able to bond stuff together. Okay, so quarantine card. What's the quarantine card again? While you're in quarantine,
You may discard any exposure or exposure cards drawn, but must play any received from other players. You cannot give cards to other players or play cards onto other players' diseases. Leave quarantine at any time by discarding.
oh, okay. And you also have an immunity card. While you hold that card, you are immune from the next disease or contagion card. Both must be discarded. Oh. Okay, so you've got malaria currently. Okay, so at the beginning of everybody's turn, any markers that you have out that are on any of your cards, they automatically come back to you, and you discard any unbound elements that are in play on your side. And then you go ahead and draw 2 cards from the research deck. So since Gothy says just started, since I shuffled, you get to go ahead.
Do this.
Oh yeah, you do your exposure card first. But you're in quarantine, so that's kind of yeah. You may discard any. Oh, some ones that you draw. No, some ones that you've drawn. You haven't drawn. You already started out with it. Okay. Oh no, it is. Yeah, it's an exposure card. It goes over that. Sorry. We got our discards and our exposure discards and our diseases. Dizziness. Okay, what's it say?
Discard all bond cards from.
You can place an element on a disease card along with markers for any that are unbound. You can play a bond or a resource card. Give a card into another player's hand, or draw an additional card from the resource card. Let's see, does malaria have any side effects? Yeah, lose 1 element card at the end of each turn. So you don't have to worry about it now, you worry about that. Okay. So I see, yeah, you've got some stuff that we'll need.
So I'm going to play hydrogen.
Yeah, any played unbound cards go to the left of the disease. So play hydrogen there.
My thing, right?
Yes, you put it on there to keep track of that. It's yours and it's not bound.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got, so that was 1 action. You've got 2 more actions.
How do the mystery elements work again?
Mystery elements, you can use them as any element at all. We're going to read straight from the rulebook. Use this card to represent any element card that can be found within the game. After being discarded, this card may be recycled and used as a new element with a new value. So on the back of the back of our turn card, it has an element count which says how many of each element there is and what value they. Now, seeing that we need 8 more of hydrogen to complete this cure, we can see hydrogen. We do have. There's 2 hydrogen 8s in the deck, so you can use that mystery element as a hydrogen 8 to bind it to here if you want. But you don't have any bind cards. But you can still put it in play, and then I can bind it with my bond cards over here. And you're gonna do that as a hydrogen 8.
Okay.
All right.
So then now it's the end of my turn.
Well, you still have one more action because we get 3 per turn.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's on the back of your turn guide. So if you possibly wanted to play that carbon right there, we need 19 carbon, or
yeah, I'm gonna put that for some.
So carbon 3 there. All right.
Okay. So at the end of my turn, I lose 1 resource card,
Yeah.
or element card.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of
the other carbon
too.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, beginning of my turn, any tokens I had would come back to me. Anything unbound elements would get discarded, which I'm none right now. So I go ahead and draw 2 cards at the beginning of my turn. I've got I do 2 complex covalent bonds, which let me combine any number of elements and or compounds. So any number. Where the polar one just lets me combine 2 of any item together. The complex lets me combine any number of anything together. So yeah, I've got a couple of those. So let's see, how many carbon do we need to complete this? We need a total of 19, right?
16 more.
16 more. And we got enough hydrogen out there. I don't have any oxygen. So let's say, okay, so I'm going to actually, for my 3 actions, I'm going to play a carbon on there, play another carbon onto malaria, and then my 3rd action, I will use a complex covalent bind to combine any number of elements or compounds. So I'm gonna combine them all. They're all gonna be bound together. So you will get your tokens back. I will get my tokens back. This goes to the discards over here. And now these will be bound together. And when they get bound together, they move to the right over here. And you want to keep your bound stuff separate because you'll have to, these are bound together. You'll have to have everything bound together to cure it. But it's separate, so we'll have to use different ones. We'll show you as we go. Oh, I didn't do my exposure card before playing. So I forgot that. Okay, so let's go ahead and rewind a little bit. I'm still going to do that for my actions, but let's see if this couldn't reach the quarantine area before the infected teammate was exposed to another disease. Choose a player that currently has the disease to draw 1 card from the disease card. Sorry about that. Forgot to play it, so it wouldn't affect me anyway. Draw a disease card. Kind of rewinding a little bit, getting you over there. What is it?
Avian influenza.
Oh, avian influenza.
Hand limit is decreased by 1.
Your hand limit. Oh, okay, so that'll take effect. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we just want to make sure they're facing you because the diseases are on you, not on me.
See, I didn't get my flu shot.
Oh, yep, gotta get that flu shot. All right, so yeah, so it didn't change up too much. Just give you an extra disease. So that was my 3 actions. I'm under hand limit since the hand limit is 7, so I've got 5 cards, and my things are back to me. And we'll go ahead and pass it over to you, Ralphie.
Draw 2, right?
Draw 2 cards, yes.
So I got some nitrogen and some more hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Okay.
So we don't need any more hydrogen.
No, we do need more carbon. What do we have? We have 6 carbon total, and we need 19. And then we need that oxygen. Is there an oxygen 8 card in the game? Yeah, there is 1 oxygen 8 card in the game, so you could possibly use that, and then I can end up binding it later since I have them.
So I'm also looking at that one.
Also that one, also, yes.
How about we play these 2 So this is the nitrogen,
Okay, nitrogen.
and then this will be oxygen 4.
Oxygen 4, yeah, because they do have, yeah, there are 2 oxygen 4 cards in the game. So you can use that mystery element as an oxygen 4. You just gotta remember that that's exactly what that is. Okay, so that was 2 actions.
Can I play this?
Yep.
Or recycle resource. Play as 1 action. Retrieve 1 resource card from the discard pile.
Yeah.
So it can be anything in here?
Yeah, it can be anything in there, but remember your malaria is going to make you lose 1 element card at the end of your turn.
Can it go for one of these?
Yep, it's
Bonds?
any resource card. That's a resource card.
James Bonds?
Mm-hmm. So that
So this
was
goes here.
no, this goes here. It's not an exposure card.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And but that counts as your 3rd action.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to say that for
I'll just get rid of
turn.
this for my end of turn.
Yep, end of turn, get rid of that hydrogen. Oh, right.
Okay.
And yeah, and you're way below hand limit, so you don't have to worry. Your hand limit is now 6.
Okay.
All right, beginning of my turn. Tokens come back to me. So let's see. We're gonna draw. I drew an oxygen and a nitrogen. So we already fulfilled the nitrogen and the oxygen on there, so I don't have to worry about that. But this is hydrogen. We don't have any oxygen over there, correct? Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm going to.
Gosh, I'm so dumb.
Oh, you had the immunity card.
Totally forgot that was there.
Okay. Well, we'll have to use it during the next one. You forgot. Nobody commented on the video to let us know. We got a couple people watching, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to play my oxygen over here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to play the polar covalent bond to combine any 2 items together. I'm going to play it on the malaria, so it will combine this oxygen single element with the bond over here. So that's 2. And then I will play a complex covalent bond that'll bind any number of things. I'm going to combine these 2 here. So you will get your tokens there. And these will go on this side there. Okay.
3?
Yeah, that was 3. Because I played 1 and then played 2 combined. And that is my turn.
Okay. Draw 2. So we've got some sulfur now, but we don't really need sulfur. Hydrogen 10.
We still need hydrogen over here on the Avon fluid.
So I can draw another card for one of my actions.
Yeah, one of your actions, yes, you can draw an additional resource card. Okay, so that's going to be your first action. Another hydrogen.
So I guess I will put that for other 2 actions.
2 there? Okay. Okay.
And then end of turn.
This comes sulfur. Okay, beginning my turn, draw 2 cards. Got some. Oh, we got some oxygen 4s going on over here. There are 1 4 and 1 2. Let's see. So yeah, we already have the oxygen 4 on there. We've got the nitrogen. We still need these hydrogens here. And then what do we need? We need 7 more oxygens over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've only got 1 bond card right there. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to play both the hydrogens, 1 2, as my action there, or 1 action, 2 actions, and then I'm going to combine any number of elements and or compounds. They can combine everything. I'm going to combine that there. So we'll satisfy most of the hydrogen need. It'll be a total of 21 out of the 28 we need for the Avon flu. And not only is it all those elements, but it's also combining these two. And then that leaves me with just those, and I'll pass turn to you.
Drawing 2. Got some more hydrogen and oxygen 4.
Oxygen 4 hydrogen. And you've got a complex. Yeah. So you can combine anything and stuff.
Is that a 0?
That no. It's a 10. Yeah, it's a 10. That's how we got 21 there. Yeah. Still need some carbon. You don't have any carbon. We're not drawing any carbon.
I'm gonna draw another card for one of my actions.
Okay. That would put us over hydrogen 1. And you got oxygen 4. Which we still need more oxygen here.
But I can't use this for both.
No, I won't do both.
Okay. So I guess I will just play the oxygen there. I don't know if I can do anything else really. It's like I don't want to waste.
Well, that's 2 actions. You know, draw another card. I can see if I get something to be able to bond.
Oxygen 5.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's your third one.
And
then you have to
that
discard.
would put us over 2. So. So that would put us over 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard the hydrogen one.
Alright. So I draw 2. Let's see, I got a carbon. Awesome. Add another carbon.
Pretty sure you stacked the stack.
Yeah. Yeah. No, let's see. You're gonna lose. Yeah, because I don't have anything to bond anything. Well, I'll use one of my actions to draw a card. Oh, an exposure card. While performing a surgery on an infected team member, you nick your finger. Draw 1 card from the disease deck.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. Fatigue. Stop all your actions. Skip the remainder of your turn.
Wah.
Wah, wah, wah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm below hand limit. Yeah, but it skips it and go back to you.
Okay.
Beginning of your turn, your tokens come back to you, and since it's not bound, it gets discarded.
Draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hydrogen 2.
We had a bunch of reacts all of a sudden on the video. It was like, hey, everybody's faces and everything flying up around everywhere.
Do you swing hydrogen?
No, this is hydrogen until we got 28 there. Hydrogen over here, we do need 7. So you got that too.
Can I look at the discard without actually?
I'm not. It doesn't say. I don't think it says you can't look through the discards. You can look through the discard. Yeah, as far as I remember. I'm looking for something specific in the
Something
book
specific
right now. Specific.
Sorry, this game kind of takes a lot of.
Yeah, it's a lot of strategy, especially working together with each other.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my recycle resource or recycle elements card.
So you can grab
the
the element.
hydrogen 3.
Okay, so that's 1
Um,
action.
There. For my second action, I'm gonna play a hydrogen here. If I can do that.
That's 2.
So I make it 24. I'll play another hydrogen for my third action. And discard for the malaria. And now it's your turn.
Alright. So no tokens come back to me. I get to draw 2 cards. See, I got a hydrogen and a polar covalent bond. Yeah, so I can combine those two together. Well, we have 21 already over here, so that'll make it 26. If I can combine it, which I can't. I can like that to combine these two together, and then since they're bound, they won't get discarded. They'll get moved to that side. What do we still need over here? Carbon and some oxygen, right?
Carbon everywhere.
Carbon and oxygen, yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. I'm going to, let's go. The carbon there. This one. Oh no, we already have oxygen 4 over here, right? Yeah, but we still need oxygen 8 over there. But you have what, 5, 5, 6, and then this would be. Okay, play that oxygen over there, and these are mine, so I'll put my tokens on them. And then I'm going to play my polar covalent bond to combine any 2 items together, so it'll combine these 2 elements together. You get your tokens back. These get bound together, but they're not part of that bound part here. They're a separate binding part because we still got to bind these 2 together. There. All right, and that should be my 3 actions. So now it is your turn.
We got some carbon and a lot of hydrogen.
15 hydrogen.
I was like, whoa.
Hey.
What was that over here?
So I was gonna say, if you put your 5 oxygen here, right, and then that will, when you bind it, will make 8, which will satisfy that. We've already got the hydrogen there. Carbon's at 6. We need 19. You play second action, play your carbon, and then complex 1 combines any number of stuff, so we'll combine it all together. I get my any number of stuff because you actually bind it to that also. So carbons go together there. Oxygens are satisfied here. Okay, so the oxygen, hydrogen, and how many carbon do we have total? 6, 10, 11 out of the 19.
And then in the turn, have to discard.
Discard. All right, we all got our tokens back, and we're flying good so far. See, we got a comment from a lady named Anne. Said, Paul made this game for me. I always wanted a cooperative game. Once you get the concept and structure down, it's great for team building, improves communication during and after, and always a fun challenge. Yeah, we love this game. This game's pretty awesome. We played it with our gaming group. They loved it. We love it. A lot of times we're playing competitive games where we're we're just trying to watch out for ourselves, so we actually get to work together in this game, which is great for married couples, people in relationships. I'll go ahead and draw my 2 cards for the turn. Coffee's giving me weird looks. She's like, shut the hell up already. Anyway. So we've already got nitrogen done here, right? Oxygen's done. We've got the hydrogen. We're still working on how many hydrogen do we have? We've got 20.
Yeah, you chipped away at
carbon, yeah. So we have, what's that, 21 plus, right, so 26. So we need 2 more hydrogen, which I don't have. I've got 8 hydrogen. I can put it, well, we need more carbon there. But I have a simple one that can combine just 2 elements together. But this one can combine any number of stuff. We're at 11 for carbon. I can get 1 more on that to make it 12. And then we don't need any oxygens anywhere, any nitrogens. I don't know if we would be able to. I don't know if I should just waste this to combine that. I can give a card to another player. So my second action, I'm going to actually pass the card over to you.
I can't.
Oh, you can't. You're in quarantine? You can't. You can't receive cards. Oh, okay. So instead of doing that, second action.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hmm.
You cannot give cards to other players or play cards onto other players' diseases. So I can receive.
You can receive them. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give this complex one
Sorry.
to you. That's my second action, and then third action, I'm gonna draw a card. Ah, another oxygen, which I don't think we need right now, do we? No. Okay, and then end of my turn. Yeah, I'm done. I'll move my hand size.
Drawn.
Hey, oh, that might be way over. Ah, no, that might just be what we need. What do we have? Carbon here. 5, 6, 10, 11, plus what? 12. Plus that 5 right there would give us 17. We'd be with 2. So that's one action.
I'm gonna waste. Well, not waste, but like use an action to draw a card.
Okay.
Vision reduction. Remove up to 3 element cards from a disease and place them into your hand. Each movement counts as one action.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you save that for later on, for in case we need to pull anything back.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a bad thing.
No. It's just a regular resource card that we can do.
Okay, so it's just combine these two.
Okay, direction to combine. Well, it combines any number of stuff. So it combines 2 elements plus this stuff here. So yeah, we'll get those like that. So now we're only 2 away from curing the malaria. And a whole bunch of carbon right there. You're dying of malaria. Oh no!
And I got the flu on top of it.
Then yeah.
It's not a good day for me.
No. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, did you discard? Yeah, you got to discard an element card. Okay, beginning my turn. All my tokens are already back already. So let me draw 2. Oh, man. I drew a... Okay, I got some sulfur, which I'm not going to use, but then a carbon 5.
Is that what that smell was?
Carbon, yes, carbon 5. Let me see. I might have you use that fission reduction. Let's see, because what do we got? 17 there and 19 we need, right? Mm-hmm. If I play the carbon 5, that'll take us from 17 up to 22. And then to get to 19, we'd have to reduce it by 3. So if you take that carbon 3 away as an action, but then you don't have anything to bind anything together. But hopefully you draw something. Yeah, I know. It's like, see what Brian said. You can use a fusion reduction to pull lots of hydrogen cards out and put hydrogen 20 or hydrogen 8 into solve hydrogen. Well, we already have this mystery run right here solves this hydrogen that we got for here, because that's 28 there. I know we need the hydrogen 28 here too, but I think we're almost complete on the hydrogen here. What do we have? 10.
21 plus 5.
Oh, we can pull that 1 out. He's saying, yeah, pull like some extra stuff here and then put this 8 in there to do it. Let's actually let's try to. We're so close on malaria. Let's try to focus on that. I think that maybe that might be a good way to do it. Hold on, because you can use that to count as 3 actions. So
it says remove up to 3 element cards from a disease and place them in your hand. Each movement counts as 1 action.
Yeah. So if I go 1 action here for this carbon, right? And then this is 26 for the hydrogen there. If I played the 8 here, 26 plus 8 gives us 34. To get back down to 28, we have to remove 6. So you can possibly remove the 5 and the 1, but that'd be all 3 of your actions. So maybe that's not good.
It depends on what I draw too.
Yeah, also what you draw. We got oxygen done there. It might be good to take this mystery one off of here, because this is counting as an oxygen 4. I can put oxygen 4 there with 2 actions. Yeah. Okay, so that's one action for me. So let me actually see what I'm going to spend the second action to draw a card. It's another carbon, of course. Carbon 3. Let's see. Third action. I'm gonna draw another. There's nothing really that I can do. Draw. Oh, so recycle resource playing out where I can retrieve stuff. Oh yeah, that's good for next turn. But now I've got over 7 cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go ahead. What am I gonna throw out? Oh, we need more carbon on there. I should have played that carbon instead of that. I'm gonna toss on oxygen 4. Yeah. We'll toss out oxygen 2. Okay, I got this.
Get rid of the sulfur. We don't need sulfur.
Right now? Okay. Well, watch, we're gonna pop up with the carbon and sulfur. Okay, I'll discard.
Well, I mean, apparently, because I'm not paying attention half the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm down to 7 cards. Okay, so go ahead. Fusion reduction for 1 action. Or, take back that 3. And then you can use another one as an action to take something else back. And then third action, use that to combine that.
So this goes back into my hand.
Yeah, so that's 1 action. And then we pull something else back, possibly.
Do you pull anything back?
Well, if we want to get these, we got a lot of different hydrogens on the board, like I was saying.
Do you have an oxygen 4?
Yeah, I have an oxygen 4.
Should I pull out that mystery?
Yeah, pull that mystery one back. Yeah. Okay. Oxygen 4. Okay, so that's 2, and then third action, use that to bind this to there.
Yeah.
This goes here. Yeah, and that should satisfy. We've got 8 oxygen, 28 hydrogen, and then 10, 11, 12, plus 4, 16, 17, 18, 19 carbon. Yeah.
Yay.
So it's cured. And according to the book, whatever we cure it, say anything. Was the disease cured? Disease card is moved to the disease discard pile. Element cards are moved to the resource discard pile. Negative effects are negated immediately. Yeah.
Good job.
Yay, we cured malaria. You're no longer affected with malaria. Have fun with your bird flu. So, yeah. There you go.
I don't want it.
And that was 3 actions. So and now you don't have to discard down. But you still, hand limit is still reduced by 1 because of the avian influenza.
I've got 5 cards.
5 cards, all right. All right, so beginning of my turn, I draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, I got another simple covalent bond, and I've got a fission reduction of my own. So let's see. So what do we need on here? So yeah, we need an oxygen 4 to be put on there, because we pulled that mystery card back. And then how many hydrogens do we have? We have 26 total, so we only need 2 hydrogens.
If you put your carbon 3 and I put my carbon 3, that's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use this as a carbon 10?
If there's one available in the game. Yeah, there's 1 carbon 10 card, so you can. And then, but we'd have to have something to combine them all together. I can bind some of the elements. So, well, I've got the oxygen 4 here. I could play. So that was my first action. Second action, play the carbon 3. And then third action, play a simple covalent bond that will combine these 2 together as another 1 there. So that's my turn. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so those are their resources. Yeah, and I've also got a recycle resource, so I can pull a card from the discard pile later. Okay. So now it's your turn.
Oh, complex. And expose your card, but I got immunity.
You have immunity, so yeah. If you hold this card, you're immune from the next disease or disease or contamination card, not exposure card. This one says while you're in quarantine, you may discard any exposure card
I knew I had something.
You must play any received from other players though.
Okay.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah. You're in quarantine. You have immunity.
No.
Okay, but you don't have, or you
Did I
got the
draw
complex.
again, or that was my
No,
two
that
card?
was the
Okay.
2 card. But you do have a complex available bond, so you can
Yes.
bond any number of stuff. So what were you saying about carbon before?
Play this for a carbon, and then play this for carbon 10.
Carbon 10. Okay, so
And that would make 16 carbon.
16 carbon. How many are you? 4 oxygen. We already got the 2 nitrogen.
Mhm.
And then we have 26 hydrogen out of the 28 we need. So we just
So you on your turn you can use the recycle resources
Mhm.
and get hydrogen out of the
hydrogen, and
discard.
then be able to hopefully be able to put stuff together. Or I can stuff. But yeah, you can combine all that stuff together. So how was it? So that was what?
Just
1,
using carbon
2.
10, yeah.
And then 3 to
3.
bond it all together. Yeah, and all this stuff too. The elements, it's everything, it's any number of stuff. So this mystery element will be carbon. We'll try to put all this in some kind of order like it is on the card to keep track of, since it's all bound together. Here it comes, Speedway. Oh, no. And there. Alright. So close. Yes, we just need 2 more hydrogen. Is there hydrogen in the discard pile?
Oh, there's a bunch of hydrogen in there.
Because you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking about doing that. Hold on. Let me try. So that's your end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me see what I draw. Beginning of my turn. So it comes back.
So you got 21, just need
1,
6 hydrogen.
2. Okay, so I got a complex covalent bond. Okay. Yeah, so I can combine any number of stuff. So let's see. Let's go. Let's pull some. Sorry, how many do we have? 26, right?
No. 5, 10, 15, 21. We need 28, so we need 6
No, we
more.
had more. Hold on. Is there the
Yes.
card missing underneath of it? Because we had more that I put on. I thought it was 20, 26. No, we had that's 21, and then 2 and 3 is 26. Yeah,
Oh,
26.
I can count.
Yeah.
So you just need to get the hydrogen 1.
Oh.
Why don't I? Oh, no.
No. So is there a hydrogen one in here? Yeah, let's see.
There are hydrogen
Oh,
ones.
there's a hydrogen one. Do you have anything to bind stuff together? No, you don't.
You do, though.
I do, but I can't play this to bring something back and then play
Is
it.
there a hydrogen 2?
Oh, yeah, that might be a good thing. Okay, do the discard for hydrogen cards. Hydrogen cards. Hydrogen 8. Hydrogen 1. No, there is no hydrogen 2. Are there any hydrogen 2 in the game? Yes, there are 2 hydrogen 2 cards. We have none of them.
There's one of them.
There's one. Yeah, there's one of them. Okay, and the other one's floating around the deck somewhere. Okay, 26 on the board. If I played 28 like I was talking about before, it'd take it up to 34, and then we just have to come back 6. All right. So if I play the hydrogen 8 and then fission reduction and take out a 5 and a 1, and then you would just have to bind that 1 to it, and we would win. So hopefully you draw some binding cards. Fingers crossed. I can't give you a card also. But I think that might be the best way. If not, we try some other stuff. So I'm going to play this. So 1 action to play the hydrogen 8, and then play fission reduction.
What if you only put the hydrogen 1 in here? Okay, so that'd be 1
And then we got to
action.
find another hydrogen ion. Okay.
And then you give me the complex covalent bond. So that's 2 actions and draw a card, or vice versa.
Or I can pull the other
And
hydrogen
see-
1 back up, and then later on we can see about combining it.
I'm just saying so that way you're not wasting so many steps pulling stuff out.
I don't know. It's strategy. We'll see how it goes.
I think it'd be better to do with the hydrogen
Wait,
1.
wait. Hold on a second. Why are we're messing around? We only need 2, right?
Mhm.
Where's that other? We had another mystery element card, didn't we?
Yeah.
We played 2. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, just play
Good job.
recycle resources 1 card to pull back the mystery element. Play Mystery Element as a Hydrogen 2 card. Yes, that's 2. And then play the Complex Covalent Bond. God, we're stupid. And combine any number of elements or components to add it to the hydrogen. Why did nobody say anything in the comments, guys? Why did nobody say anything? Please. Okay, and so that...
Yay!
Yay, okay, that cures that. And since there are no more diseases on the board, we win!
Finally.
Yeah, we wiped out all the diseases. The safety team can get in the warehouse, can rescue us. That's awesome. Woo! We actually won. Yay! Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. We want to thank you all for tuning in to this playthrough of Build a Cure. It is live on Kickstarter now. So go ahead and check it out. Head over there. Go ahead and pledge on it. Let's try to get this funded. That's awesome. Let's see. We're actually funding a lot of stuff on Kickstarter. We actually pledged a lot of stuff. There's a lot of great stuff on there. What's on there? I know the Abandoned's just finished, but they Build a Cure's on there. Thunderstone Quests by AEG's on there. Check that out. Thug Life is still up there for a couple of days. Era Kingdoms. We've got preview videos of all of those that are up on our page. Go ahead and check them out. We got a lot of other stuff coming up. We got our quickie preview for Gamma Grunts, which is an awesome game coming up.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah, I know I say the word awesome a lot, but it's a great little deck builder. It's coming on August 14th. Popcats Fighter, our video launch for that last week, our preview video. It's coming on tomorrow, August 6th, and also I think it's August 19th is a game called Sing-A-Rong. Make sure you check it out. Their Facebook page needs some loving, so I'm actually going to post a link to that here in the comments. So go ahead and check it out. It's called Sing-A-Rong. It's a party game full of little fun times, basic premises. You have different categories that have lyrics of songs on them, and you have a stack of cards. It's got like different cards on it. So you roll a die. It's got different colors for the cards. You get the category lyrics card, and then you draw one of the cards from the other deck, and it's going to be a different card that you have to change a word in the lyrics. And then the person that can identify the song title and the artist gets that card for points. So it seems like an interesting game. I'm excited to see because I love to sing.
Do you think they're gonna have a Bon Jovi song?
They probably will have. What kind of card sing-along card game would not have Bon Jovi in it?
Your sister loves your link.
Yeah, my sister loves Bon Jovi. If you're listening, Terry, we know you love it. All right, so thank you for tuning in to our live playthrough of Build a Cure. Go ahead and watch out for more live playthroughs, live videos on Saturday and Sunday from Logan Chops Reviews. We love it when you guys tune in. And also make sure you check out our previews and reviews. If you haven't heard anything about our sponsors, which you've watched any of our videos, you have, go ahead and check out their pages. Ion Games is on Facebook. They got some great games coming up. Make sure you check them out. Getting Geeky with Gamerly family-friendly podcast is always a great thing to listen to. He gets his kids on there. They give their review of games that they've played. And also the Giveaway Geek. He's running some great giveaways. He's running a giveaway for the Thug Life, which we did a preview for. He's doing some Audacity, that we did a preview for. That's still up on Kickstarter. That's a fun party game. Check out our preview and actually go over to the Giveaway Geeks page and go ahead and enter the giveaway for that. So thank you for joining us. The link for this game will be to the Kickstarter. Will be in our comment section on YouTube of the video, and also it'll be it's right there. Hey, thanks, Ann, for linking the Kickstarter. I know we did it at the beginning of it. Thank you for linking it again. Let's go ahead and get that game funded. Oh, I should say they're running a special right now because it's the last day of Gen Con. So through Monday night at 11:59 p.m., the stretch goals are lowered. So funding goal is $15,000, and it's almost there. It was at 80% back when I started this video at 2 o'clock, so it's probably even more now. But the funding goal is still at 15,000, but the stretch goals that were after that have been lowered for increased card stock, more exposure cards, and the $20,000 funding goal will add a competitive mode to the game rather than the cooperative mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, so then me and Gothy can really go head to head, and we can, once those the rules get added to the rule book, we can actually show you a fight battle where I'm going to be probably throwing diseases in Gothy's face.
How's that different from any
Yeah, I know. That's what we usually do anyway. So thank you for tuning in to Logan Chop's Reviews live playthroughs. We'll see you next time. Happy gaming.